Hi everyone, it's Ashley with Going Crocheting, and Trekker and I are getting ready to start a new week of crochet. So I just got picked for a pattern test for Little Potato Creations, and I have tested for her in the past and I love her designs, and I got picked to do a Henry hat mouse. And so Henry is a mouse that wears many different hats. I was chosen to do the chef hat specifically, but I plan to do all of the hats. And I just wanted to show you guys my space right now because I am planning on sitting here and camping out. Look at all my supplies. I have like all the colors, the safety eyes, my darning needle, my hook, my Ophire hook. This one is the House of Cups hook. Now I know they were doing an oops sale last week, but it's probably over with at this point. They've probably sold out all of their things, but if they haven't, go check it out. These are still 35% off the last I've checked, and they are amazing. I love my Ophire Co hook. You can check out my link down in my description box below and go grab your hook of your own. Definitely worth the money. I am obsessed. I actually just went ahead and bought 3 new hooks. So those should come in at some point in this vlog. So you should be able to see those hooks on camera. I'm really excited for them. And yeah, so I'm gonna go camp out for a bit and do some crocheting. Like I said, I only have to do the one hat and the mouse, but I plan to do them all. So I can't wait to show you guys all the little mice with their little hats on. I think it's just such a cute idea to do. All right, let's get going. See, I am in the same spot. I'm in the corner of my little cozy couch, but it's a few days later and some of this footage is going to be out of sync because I have some extra video that will be after this from the same day that I filmed my intro, but I for some reason stopped filming after I crocheted my mice on my time lapse, and I never showed you my mice, and I haven't picked up my camera to show you guys much of anything for a couple days. So today, as you can see, I am all like sweated out and I have my hair up. We ended up having another snow day. So it was Friday and I got a phone call at 5:30 in the morning, once again, saying that it was going to be a snow day. I was actually surprised because usually they try to do like a remote school learning day if they know there's a storm coming. And this storm has been going since 5 a.m. and it has not let up at all. And there's a lot of snow out there right now. It's now 4 p.m. and the snow just keeps falling. This is a pretty big storm that we're having. I went out earlier and cleaned up the steps. I've cleaned up the steps 3 times so far, and there's probably another inch of snow on the steps right now that I can see. And the first time I cleaned it up, it was about an inch, and then I went out 3 hours later because the dogs were asking to go pee, and I couldn't even open the door. So I went out to clean off the deck, and I swear there was like 8 inches of snow, and it's not a light fluffy snow, it's a wet heavy snow. So yeah, that's not that much fun. But that's beyond the case. I did want to show you guys the mice I finished off, and so this is the pattern by Little Potato Creations. It is coming out on March 14th, which I believe is the day that this video is supposed to be out. If it's not, it will be tomorrow or something like that. I asked the pattern test and I was chosen for the little chef mouse, and so it's a little mouse pattern, and then it comes with 6 different hats that you can crochet onto them and sew them on. So I did all the sewing on them. I thought I was gonna have enough yarn to do all 6 hats. I ran out of my gray yarn to make the mice, so I only have 4. I do have to go and check and see if I do have some more of this gray left in somewhere so that I can try to finish the two more hats because they are just so cute. So this is the first one. A super easy, quick pattern. I did all 4 of these in an afternoon. So here's a little cowboy hat. Oh my goodness. They're just so cute. And they do stand up on their own and everything. You know how I'm a sucker for something that stands. And this is the one that has the little egg on his head. Aren't they so cute? I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time parting with these guys. And this is the little baseball cap guy. And these were, like I said, 4 of the options. There's also a magic, like a top hat or a magic hat mouse, and one with a crown. And so I definitely need to get some more of this yarn so I can make more of these nice. And you can also just do the mouse on its own. It's super cute just as a mouse without a hat. And you could always make the hats removable so that you could have, like, you know, could market it as a mouse that changes hats. But I just wanted to sew mine on because I feel like it was easier for me, and I did want to have one of each individually made. So I went ahead and made all of those, and that was a lot of fun. Now, what have I been doing for the past 2 days since I haven't been updating you on anything? Let me show you. Hold on. So I have this little bin here. I was requested to make some reusable egg pouches so that you could fill them full of candy and be able to reuse them. And so that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. Let's see how many I have. I have 2. I'm trying to do them by color. So I have 2, 4. Let's put them here. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 13 of 35 completed. So my hands are tired from using the smaller weight yarn so much and like a smaller hook, but they are getting closer and closer to being done every time. The pattern is actually a free YouTube pattern that you can follow along with. It's like a tutorial, and so I'll definitely have that linked down in the description box if you guys want to make your own little reusable eggs. They're super cute, and she does tell you how you can like switch up the colors and gives you like all of that information, and you can buy a PDF version of that as well. But that has been what I've been working on. I actually made it so it's more of like a pocket than the way she had it in the to sew it on is with this part on top. So it's over it like that, but all the way across. And I didn't like the way it really looked. I felt like it was like unfinished looking, so I went ahead to make the pocket on the bottom portion, and I thought this would be cute if you didn't want to necessarily put something completely inside. You could use it more as like a pocket, so something like that. So you could have the option of having things poking out like this, or the option of, you know, sticking it all the way in. I don't know if I have anything that I can put in here to show you as representation, or you can put things in it and have it, you know, filled that way. But I liked it as a pocket. I asked the person who requested them what she preferred, and she said she trusted my instincts. So I'm going ahead and making them like this. And so now I just have to make a whole bunch more of these to finish out that order. She didn't really care on colors or anything like that. She said just do whatever I wanted. So that's always fun when you are creating something that people just give you complete creative control over it. Sometimes I like a little bit more specific detail just based off of a specific pattern, but for this, it's cool because I can just use up what yarn I have already purchased instead of having to go out and buy more yarn, and I can just have fun with the colors and just do a whole bunch of different things if I want to. So yeah, I have more work ahead of me. This is what I've been doing today, along with playing with my kiddo. We've been playing a sword fight game. What's that game called? I can't remember what the game is called, but I can show you guys in a minute. Not sponsored or anything, but it is a fun game that he likes to play. And we've done some other playful things, and he's been building Legos while I crochet. So it's been a pretty productive day for the both of us. He is making a Harry Potter Lego train, which is really cool. The Hogwarts Express. And so he was excited about that. It's something he got from Christmas, but he hasn't done it yet because he's just been busy with other things. So it was a good day to break out some Legos because it's snowing. Let me show you guys what it looks like outside. So that is outside, and that doesn't even really look all that bad. It's not blowing or anything right now. So yeah, that's my outside. Big old flakes coming down, and it just means a lot of cleaning snow later today. So now Trucker and I are gonna go back to making some more eggs, and we're gonna go back to Wednesday when I first started filming so you guys can see what else happened on that day. Hey guys, so I wanted to pack these guys on my video with you, but of course when I went to the store yesterday, I ended up getting the wrong size box. I got an extremely too large box. It's like this big. So I have to go back to the store, and I will just ship out when I am doing that errand. So I wanted to show you guys, these are going out today. I'm going to do a fun little clip video of me doing what I'm doing for them to get them ready. Some of it will be filmed in my car, but I figured I'd bring you guys along to see that video. So it's going to be filmed the opposite way for my stories on YouTube and for my reel on Instagram, because that's how you have to film it that way versus YouTube filming it horizontally. So just be aware of that. And here's that little clip. So I hope that clip came out cute. Just the process of me sending that out, I thought it would be fun since it is traveling across country. I'm in Maine, it's going to California, so I thought that was really cool. So another thing that I am doing today, since I do have to go into town to get a box to mail out the package, I was asked to donate one singular item for an auction that they are putting on for a benefit dinner for someone in the local area who has cancer, and they have to raise money to pay for the cancer treatment that they are going to have. And so of course I said yes. And so I decided I am going to donate this beautiful troll doll because it was a lot of work to make her, and I think that hopefully it goes for a lot in the auction because it is a very large item. So what I am doing right now is I'm going to add some thank you cards onto them. I have the little tag here. It doesn't have a price tag on it because they're not purchasing it for that. I'm just putting my thank you note on there just to let them know who made it. And so I'm adding that to this one. And of course, I didn't want to just donate one singular thing because it's for someone's health and for a good cause. And so I decided to donate some hats. And so I have this cute little mermaid hat. These are all hats for kids. And so I have this cute little mermaid hat. It has the little mermaid scales and then like a tail. It's like supposed to replicate a mermaid tail. And so I have this hat that I am going to add a thank you card onto. So let me add that real quick here. So here we go. And then I have this cute little hat that has a little ladybug on it. And so I'm going to add that one because I wanted to show them all different styles. I can do amigurumi, but I think people will see more use in a hat than just a doll per se. And so I thought hats for little kids can go any time of season. I did ask her if she thought that it would be appropriate to do a hat at the end of wintertime, and she said if it's for kids, absolutely. I think that they'll go well. So they can be really cute gifts. And then I have this cute little monster hat. Hold on. I have a teeny tiny head, so I can wear kids' hats. My son has a bigger head than I do. So look how cute this is. I love the squareness of this hat. And so I have this one as well. So they have 4 options to donate some money to a good cause to get one of these items. So I hope it goes well, and that auction is this weekend. So I'll probably check in with her after the auction and just see how it went because I'm curious. I don't know this girl at all, but she found me on Facebook and she requested this from me because she said she loved my work. And so of course, we are in a small community and helping other people out as much as possible is very important. This is what we do in this type of community. We help each other out. We help our neighbor out. And so I am excited to be able to help my neighbor out. And these items are more than $100 worth in inventory. So we're talking about like a couple $100s here in inventory. So hopefully that will give them some money towards helping out with medical care that they need. So I'm so happy to be able to do that. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I wanted to know if you guys have a small community that does things like this around you too. And if you've ever been asked to do a donation or have ever gone to a fundraiser for someone, or if you guys just do GoFundMe now. I feel like that's pretty popular too. Hey guys, so I just got home from sending out that package and dropping off the donation, and my dogs are excited. There's one. The other one's hiding out in his kennel again. Hi, Chucky, come here. Come here, good boy. Hi. So, the funny thing about these dogs is every time I leave the room, they pull my octopus down and start laying on it. I'm gonna have to find a better place to put him so that they don't ruin him. I put so much work into this guy and they just like to sit on him. So what should I do? Because look, they're already starting to like make it come out in places because they're using their paws to lay on it. This one especially. Huh, Fred? Did you sit on my octopus? Did you sit on my octopus? Yeah, is it cozy? Yeah, I bet it is. Hey guys, check in, different day, same outfit. But I wanted to come in and just let you know what's been going on. I have been experiencing a bit of, as my friend Kayla would say, crochet DD. I don't know if it's crochet paralysis or just the overwhelming feeling of needing to get something done but wanting to do something different has been going over my brain all day. Instead of going and picking out yarn colors to do the projects I want to do, I just keep making these eggs because it's something I have to get done. And I did go pick out some more yarn for the eggs, and so now the yarn is piling up in my space again, and so I don't want to go and grab more yarn to put out. You know, it's a whole thing that I'm going through right now. Show you my space on how it looks at the moment. You know how my last video I was going through the whole overwhelmed feeling of just yarn everywhere. Well, that's kind of occurring again now, so I'll show you what it looks like. So I have worsted weight yarn taking over my space now, so it's only right here, and it is for the specific project, but it just kind of makes me feel like I don't want to do anything else until I can get this yarn out of my space again. I have made some more of the eggs, so I have 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 eggs done at this point, right around the halfway point for this custom order, so that's good. So my thought process is I really want to go make something fun. I have a bunch of crochet patterns that I want to make for more review videos for you guys. I also want to work on my patterns for that I'm creating myself. I want to make my giraffe finalized so I can get that out to testers. I want to work on the Yeti pattern that I have, and I have an idea for some mods for the Yeti that I want to get out to you guys. I just have so many things I want to do, and instead I just find myself sitting here with the dogs not doing anything. So I guess I'm just going to continue making some more eggs tonight just to get some of this yarn out of my space so I don't get that overwhelmed yarn barf everywhere feeling. And then maybe tomorrow I will do something other than the eggs. But that's what I told myself yesterday too, was tomorrow I'll do an hour of eggs and then I'll move on to something else. This morning I told myself I'll do an hour of eggs and then I'll move on to something else. But yet here I am, either sitting and not doing anything or making eggs. So I guess I just have to finish these eggs before I get anything else done. But they're taking a long time. They're like at least 45 minutes to an hour for each egg. And I have to make 35 total. So I kind of just want to be done with it. But I kind of want to do something else at the same time. It's a dilemma. So as I had mentioned earlier, this is the game that we play with my family. Let's hit each other with fake swords. This is what the sword looks like. And we don't even really play the game too much anymore. We just usually just sword fight with them. Like I said before, I'm not sponsored, but we are a big advocate of games in this house. We love to have a board game and play board games. Let me actually show you my closet of all the board games we have. So we are a big board game family in this house, and there's more in here. Our whole closet is just like games. So if you guys have any games you want to know if are any good or not, I can let you know because we have a lot of them and I could tell you our favorites. But anywho, I'm actually here right now to clean this mess up a little bit because it's gotten a little out of hand. I can actually bring this downstairs. I keep my white up here, my worsted weight white and my worsted weight black up here because of embroidering of eyes and everything. But this is what I'm really getting into. I have a lot of empty space in my cabinet with where my Parfait Chunky, don't mind my heavy-footed son running through the house. I have a lot of Parfait Chunky in here, and I'm not being able to access it because I just have things thrown on top at this point. So I'm actually going to move some of this stuff back into my cabinet since I have space in my cabinet to be able to put it now. So I'm actually going to be moving, there he goes again. I'm actually going to be moving some of these out of here and back into my cabinet. I think I can do maybe 4 or 5. So I'll try to grab 4 or 5 different colors and then get back to you. I actually ended up grabbing 8 skeins, I think, because I wasn't sure really what colors I had in the cabinet and how much I could actually fit in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can fit all of these skeins into this cabinet. All right, so I do have a lot of a skein of that brown in here already. That's okay. So I do have that mango color. I do need to get some more of the other orange I like to use. I have apparently a ton of this mushroom, but that's okay. I'll stick another one in there. This coral is a pretty color. I have another skein in the cabinet in my living room, but I don't know what to make with that yet. So you guys can maybe help me. I do need to make a few more pickles, and I want to make some maybe alligators or lady frogs or something with my green. So put that back in there. I still do have a couple more greens. My fluorescent, as you can see, I have a lot of these same colors in here. I might be able to actually go and grab another skein or two. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can probably do 2 or 3 more skeins in there. So let me go grab some more yarn. Okay, now I definitely grabbed too many skeins, but I'm going to see if I can get them in there. I also found another full skein of my Big Twist Posh, and I have one space available for my Big Twist Posh, so it works perfectly. Now, eventually this, unfortunately, will no longer be Big Twist Posh because Joann's is going out of business. So I might have to like do a yarn haul of Naughty Ball once I'm out of some of these colors so that I can test that out, because I've heard really good reviews about Naughty Ball, and so I might give that a go because I heard it is a lot similar, is pretty similar to Big Twist Posh, and I do like Posh, although my yarn of choice is still always going to be Perfect Chunky and Sweet Snuggles Light, but you know the story about Sweet Snuggles Light as well isn't doing all that great at the moment. So here we go. So I do have these two that I'll bring back to my front cabinet because they're not going to fit. And just note, can you please tell me the next time I want to go and buy mushroom yarn from Perfect Chunky, tell me I have enough, because I have 3 skeins in here and I found 3 more skeins in my front cabinet in my living room, and I don't need that much mushroom because apparently I don't use it all that much. So I guess I thought I used it more than I do because I have 6 skeins of it now, and so I'm going to have to do some projects with some mushroom before I buy more of that. But yeah, so now my cabinet is full again, and my front cabinet is less full, which is nice because I like to try to keep that one pretty organized. So yeah, that's it. Hey everyone, it's Monday, and I finally finished all of the egg pouches that I was requested to make. It only took me, 5 days to make everything, but I made them all. So I have 35 egg pouches in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in 16 different colors, and there they are. Yay! So I am so excited that they are finally done, and I can actually start working on some other things that I want to work on. So yay, I'm happy about that. And I just wanted to let you guys see that they are all done. And I did one on YouTube last night, and so the single one took me 2.5 hours to make because I was talking so much, where they've typically been taking me between 45 minutes to an hour-ish, I want to say. I didn't really test exactly how long it took, but I would say around that length of time. But yeah, they're fun to make. But I'm so happy I'm done making them because they are time consuming and my hands hurt, and I had so many to make. But if you do want to make some, definitely go check out that YouTube tutorial because they are pretty cute and they would be a useful thing to have to give to people. So just so you know that. Hey guys, so it's late at night and I've just been crocheting my little hands away, working on my giraffe pattern and kind of making the spots a little bit more spread out and cute. Hopefully it turns out okay this time. And I just looked over at Fred and look what he's doing. This is what he does. I didn't even realize he had done that until I just looked over and I was like, wait a minute, why is my octopus down? And he wraps his little arms around it and sleeps on it. I might have to surrender the octopus to Fred for a pillow. I don't want to, but look how peaceful he looks. He's so happy. Yeah. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am in my bedroom, but before I finished off this vlog, I did want to show you guys, I think I have finally figured out my giraffe pattern. And I made this one out of parfait chunky yarn in sunshine and chocolate, and I am loving him. He's so cute. I had to shorten up the arms and then figure out the spots, and I think I've done it. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe I will get this pattern out to testers, maybe sooner, maybe later. I'm not sure yet. But I'm really excited for my giraffe, and I think I've come up with a name. What do you guys think of Geraldine? So it's not Gerald, it's Geraldine. That way it's, you know, I have female names and male names. I have a Georgie, a Dusty, and a Juniper. So now I need a Geraldine. But I thought that would be fun. So let me know if you like that name or not. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been doing longer vlogs for my Wednesdays because you guys seem to like the longer vlogs. Let me know if you still do or not. And if you got all the way through this video, give me a giraffe emoji down in the bottom for Geraldine, and I will talk to you guys all next time. So make sure to like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.